I happened to have a conversation with Manly Hall very near the end of my time with him. I asked him if you had anything to do, oh, if you could do it all over again, what would you do differently? And he said that he felt that in the beginning he glamorized the Blavatskyan kind of, masters and the superpowers and this stuff, and he regretted it. And in the book he was working on at that time, which was about the Rosicrucians, he said that he thought that now, at this point in his life, that if we want to understand what Rosicrucians are, what they really are the people most devoted to humanity during any time period. And he said the people who live their entire lives to help other people, who have breakthroughs in ideas and who become exemplars of how to be a good person, that those are Rosicrucians. So he's stretching the metaphor into this completely different place that really, it hadn't been taken into. And going back to our story, so Winthrop, in part, had to live through the era of Cromwell. So he had to kiss the king's ass, and then he had to deal with Cromwell, and then he had to kiss another king's ass, King Charles, when the monarchy returned. And he did this all in very positive ways. So, for example, when Charles said, you know what, you're not the governor of Connecticut anymore, I'm bringing in my people, but I want you to negotiate the surrender of the Dutch and give us New York, John Winthrop just went, okay, and he went and he negotiated in New York and still tried to figure out how to improve the territory and bring the tribes back into some kind of cooperation. And Cromwell was influenced by the Rosicrucians too. And the great poets of his era, Marvell and Milton, were influenced by Rosicrucian ideas. There are some people who say that the idea of Satan in Milton, where he says, I would rather rule in hell than serve in heaven, was a reaction to the Rosicrucian rebellion against the Catholic Church.